The 1997 UK one-penny coin is a significant piece in the history of British coinage, particularly as it marks a transitional period in both design and material. To fully appreciate this coin, we need to delve into its numismatic value, the mintage process, its historical significance, and even the broader geographical context that shaped its creation. Let's begin with the history of the penny. The UK underwent decimalisation in 1971 when the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence was replaced with a simpler currency system. The one penny became part of the decimalised coinage, symbolising the modernisation of British currency. The design chosen for this coin features a crowned portcullis, symbolising the British Parliament and governance. This was the creation of Christopher Ironside, a renowned designer who worked on many British coins. This iconic image has been in use on the one penny since the introduction of the decimal coin, representing the traditions of British democracy. The 1997 UK one penny coin is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, following the decimalisation of British currency. This bronze coin, weighing 3.56 grams with a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Makloff until 1997, or Ian Rink Broadley, introduced mid-year 1997. The reverse showcases a crown portcullis, a design symbolizing Parliament, which has been used since 1971, created by Christopher Ironside. Numismatically, the 1997 penny is common in circulation, as its mintage exceeded 496 million, with no significant variations or rare mint errors documented. Its base metal composition shifted from bronze, 97% copper, to copper-plated steel starting in 1992, though some bronze issues were still produced until 1997. Geographically, the coin reflects Britain's enduring monarchy and parliamentary system, important symbols integrated into national identity. Despite its high mintage and lack of rarity, it remains of interest to collectors due to its historical context, marking the first year of the Queen's fourth definitive portrait and as one of the last pennies produced in bronze. In terms of value, circulated examples hold little beyond face value, though uncirculated or proof editions can fetch marginally higher prices from numismatic enthusiasts, particularly if graded by professional services. The shift to Ian Rank Broadley's effigy in 1997 also contributes to its numismatic interest, making it a transitional coin in British currency history. Now, let's move to the mintage and material. From 1971 to 1991, one-penny coins were minted in bronze, which is an alloy primarily made of copper. However, starting in 1992, to reduce costs, the Royal Mint transitioned from bronze to copper-plated steel, a less expensive material. By 1997, the penny was still predominantly made from copper-plated steel, although some bronze pennies were also produced. This year stands out as a transitional period because it marks the first time that the Royal Mint used a new design for the Queen's portrait. Queen Elizabeth II's portrait was updated several times during her reign, and 1997 was particularly notable because it introduced Ian Rank Broadley's effigy of the Queen on British coins. This portrait was seen as more mature and realistic compared to previous designs and stayed in use until 2015. Prior to this, pennies issued in early 1997 still bore the Raphael Makloff portrait, meaning that 1997 pennies could have either of these designs, adding a layer of complexity for collectors. In terms of mintage, the 1997 one penny had an incredibly high production run, with over 496 million coins minted for circulation. This makes it a common coin in terms of availability, meaning that, from a numismatic perspective, circulated coins from this year generally hold little value beyond face value. However, for collectors, uncirculated or proof versions, which were struck with special techniques to produce higher quality finishes, can be more desirable. These higher-grade coins, especially those encapsulated and graded by professional services, can hold greater value, albeit modest. The sheer volume of pennies minted in 1997 was reflective of a robust economy that needed a high supply of low-denomination coins for daily transactions. Geographically, the penny reflects Britain's unique position in the world in the late 20th century. The crowned portcullis on the reverse of the penny, a symbol of the British Parliament, evokes the strength of British democracy and the monarchy's enduring role within a constitutional framework. The presence of Queen Elizabeth II's effigy ties the coin to the broader history of the Commonwealth, as British currency is used across various territories, making this coin a reminder of Britain's long-standing